Good morning. This is Laura. And I thought, so I've done my verses for today. It's Daniel 7, 1 through 8. And I want to put it in my book. But where I want to put it is an old subscription little embroidery envelope, and I have the little embroidery pattern that went in there. But I thought, I'm going to raise you up, I thought I could show you how I do that, because this is a little big, but I want to be able to close this edge and be able to use it like a tuck. And because it's so fragile, I'm probably gonna do some mending of this. So basically we're mending my little envelope here. And I have some Florentine paper strips that I actually got off Amazon ages and ages ago. I have a little bit of French document, a little bit of this wallpaper that I either found in a thrift shop. When I say thrift shop, I mean more like a junky shop, or I got it on Etsy, but it's real wallpaper. And then I also have all of these little bits in here that I may use to decorate. So let's get going. I'm gonna sit because I can't really make things when I'm up here. And so there we go. So this is what we're putting in here. Let's get started. How are y'all today? I am well. I have a long list for my day today, so I wanted to do this early. I do have this that I took off of this hinge. That's how I hinged the two 4x6 index cards together, which honestly, and this is a digital, this is from an old hymn book. This is an uncanceled stamp. So it was never mailed. It came in some kind of ephemera package. But I'm showing you this part because you can get index cards anywhere, and you can get a variety of sizes, 3x4, 4x6, and then I have the larger ones as well, which I probably got at Office Depot. But this one, this size, and the 3x5, I can get at the grocery store, Walmart, just wherever. So it's really inexpensive. I have been collecting bits for a really long time, and I save, if it's an original like this, I save the scraps. If it's a digital, I may or may not, just because I don't, it kind of makes me freak out a bit if I have way too many buckets or folders or whatever of scraps that are just taking up room. I have a small Eden Nook studio, and because of that, the real estate in my studio is really not a lot, and I actually like that because it keeps me honest, and I purge, and now that I have purged at least 3 times, I am realizing I don't need all that stuff. So I just folded this in over that little corner just to, you know, give it a little strength. But this paper, I mean, this is old, and it must be some, maybe it's has a lot of rag in it. Maybe it's a more rag paper. I know Roxy Creations sells stuff like that. She also sells Florentine paper, but it ships from Italy, and I cannot afford the shipping. So it's just a no for me. I got these strips on Amazon. It was a personal shop, and they offered little different sizes of Florentine. So I just decided to do that because I can't pay, you know, $60 of shipping, even though I would love to be able to buy from Roxy Creations because she has amazing things. So I really don't need that. Where are, oh look, I have another. So this is, I have one of these zipper pouches, and this is where I keep scraps of things. These are like digital scraps, or that's a wallpaper. And that is a really nice paper. So this is about it. So if it can't fit in here, it goes in the trash. So you can see, I mean, it's a 10.5 by 6 3/4, and it has a little gusset. And if I can't fit my precious little scraps in here, then I do not keep them. I have a bit of a map. I would like to use that, I think. So I'm just going to put this in here. I have no idea. Belvedere Mountain, Lowell, Albany, Eden Mills. Is this New York? I have no idea. Stowe. Isn't there a Stowe, Vermont? Anyway, I don't know where this came from. It was probably in an ephemera pack, and I just like it. I got that ruler. I think I want it on the outside so I can see it. And then that can go like that. So I'm just going to use a pencil just to kind of mark very lightly where I would like the glue line to stop. And I don't know why my Barely Arts glue is leaking everywhere, but it is. So this way my little tattered envelope is still tattered, but it's a little more stable from where the this was a map for flights, for planes. Flight map. Thank you. When that dries, I'll probably erase that little line or cover over it. So now we have this. I still want to do this edge and this edge and probably the top. I'm not a huge fan of brown. However, because this is a old envelope, I don't mind. I have no idea what book this is from. And it's a little cracky, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Only because this is just gonna wrap around here. It was 90 degrees yesterday, and I did take my walk in the afternoon like a crazy person. And yeah, it's hot. This is a digital, so I just liked that. I thought it was pretty, so I am going to put that up here. I got some paint on it, which is why I didn't use it, but I'm gonna use it now. And I don't know, I think I said this yesterday, I typically watch videos from start to finish, especially if it's a video that, or a creator that I like to watch and get ideas from. I really like 507 Willow House Journals, Ruby and Pearl XO, Sam Poole, and what are some others that I like to watch? The Journal Cottage. I'm drawing a blank. I have quite a few subscriptions. Oh, Camilla Crafts from UK, which she just cracks me up. I like her accent, and I like all of the, I guess it's the slang or just colloquialisms that she uses, like faffing. I'm assuming faffing just means, you know, futzing about. I have no idea. I'm just assuming. Okay, so this is reinforced because I'm not gluing. Well, I'm gonna put it over here, but I still want to reinforce all of these edges because I really don't want it to break as I slip things in. So I'm just gonna go around the edges with whatever scraps. This is from a Big Chief writing tablet, if you can imagine that. I found one somewhere, and I just have used it for color swatching. And so yeah, I also have like these, when Temu first came out and you could still not have to spend $25 to get free or low-cost shipping, I bought some like papery things. But now that you have to have a minimum purchase of $25, which I understand, I mean that's just good business for them. I haven't bought a thing from Temu, so that's that. So once these are gone, they're gone. So there, that's all reinforced. I haven't glued this down because that's gonna go here, and then that way I can slide in. Whoops, I did that wrong. Good thing I looked. Here, let's put a little glue. So then it'll be open. There we go. Now we did it. So once I fold that down, I can slip in this, and it can hang out a little bit because I'm not gonna close that edge. I'm gonna flip this around. I'm just let me make sure y'all are in. I'm just reinforcing and making things cute and all that jazz. So there you go. What else do we have over here? We have, oh, these came from a, there's a place in Galveston. Can't remember the name, but they let me buy a few of these things off of their display for pharmaceutical tinctures. They were selling the whole thing. I think I'm going to use this up here. I'm going to do that one. They were doing the whole, they were selling the whole little cubby that you could roll out the labels. It was kind of like a label cubby for tincture to go on the bottle. And I asked while I was there if I could just buy a few labels, and she said yes. So I did. But I think I'm going to use those on the outside and not where they won't be seen, because some of this will be hidden. There we go. That's supported by that. And let's find, this is a Katie Lou Crafted digital, which I absolutely love. I love her hand painted things. They make me very, I don't know, they just make me happy. This is a digital. It could go here, but it's kind of thick. So I'm just looking for paper weight and not, I could go paper weight and not like premium matte, which I do sometimes. Oh, today's the 14th. Guess what? Nanda at the Apple of His Eye shop, Nanda on Etsy, is releasing a digital today that looks really pretty. So I'm going to go take a look after I finish this and see if there's something I'd like to add. Alrighty, so that fits. I don't know why this is all gloppy all of a sudden, but it is. It oozes even when it's standing up. Okay, let's flip. We are almost done. Just gonna take that and cut it. So there. So now I can close up my envelope. My old, uh-oh. Who's calling? Uh-oh, it's my husband. Hold on. Alrighty, I just got off the phone. And apparently the pause doesn't work for very long because I'm gonna have to stitch these together. So let's just look at what we got here. So we did this. So now my little envelope is more secure. And this is my scripture writing on 4x6, cards. And that's how I hinged it with this Florentine paper. I just made a hinge right on the side, on the creases. And I didn't, you can kind of see there's a little gap in there, right? So that it closes. And now, if I want to, I can put, let's see what we have. I can put, I like to keep things, I'm going to put something like up there. Put this. I do want to see, oh, this would look good next to that green. That's a Liberty of London. Let's do that. And what else? There's a green, but it's too Kelly green. Oh, I have a little braid button. I don't know where that came from. And that would look cute. Maybe we could do that so it'll show up. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna use these. Let's put this back. Just shove it in there. All the little fabric bits. All right. So sometimes I use my sewing machine, but for this, I'm going to use my stapler and staple it. I'm gonna move this down just a little bit. Staple it up here. Like that. I'm going to take this out, turn this over, and kind of, I use my, wherever they are, my Dollar Tree scissors, or whatever these are, maybe Walmart scissors, and just kind of press that down a little. Like that. And then we will get Fabrifix. This is like the slowest. So this is what I use, Fabri-Tac, Fabri-Tac. It's all permanent fabric adhesive. I don't know why they have Fabri-Tac, Fabrifix, whatever. It's all this, to me, I think it's all the same glue. I could be wrong. Put that little bit there. And then I'm going to put this on the back of the button. And this is, let me look at this button. Yeah, that's a vintage button. I'll just do that. Cute. So here we go. It's been 4 minutes for this one. I think it was 20 for the other. And I'll put them together and I'll talk to you later. I could put something there, and I might, but I'm gonna wait for all of this to dry. I have some things I need to get done around the house. So I will talk to you later. Thank you. Have a great day. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, I can. Okay, let's zoom in and just look at that cuteness. And then my, where did I put it? Where did it get? There it is. So let's put this in. And now it's all tucked in. Let's zoom back out. Zooming out. Oh, hello. That was terrible. Okay, zooming out. And there it is. See y'all later.